Welcome back, Doctor. It's great to see you.
So good to see you. We're so excited to share with you what we've designed for your space.
I know, I'm chomping at the bit. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see. Good magic happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
Awesome.
All right, so come this way. Let's get started.
All right. So you have it all set up.
All set up.
Okay, so this feels like an entire buffet of beautiful design right here that you have presented here. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I cannot wait to know what all of these pieces represent. And you've used my own pieces too and coordinated with that. It's awesome. So so great to be with you guys, and I'm just so excited to see what you did with that fairly small living room space. I mean, you know, it's 750 square feet each level of the home, so it's kind of tricky. But I know you guys are wizards, so.
We are.
Space planning is what we do.
Yes,
We had to
exactly.
get creative for sure.
Yeah. So what room are we starting in?
So we figured we would start with the first floor, of course, walking into your living room, dining room, kitchen area.
And all that has to coordinate, and all
Exactly. That beautiful open concept, it all has to tie in.
Okay. And so this is a 3D rendering of that space.
Correct. So
With everything in it, that is so cool. And that's just based on your measurements. You were able to do that.
Yep, exactly. So
Wow.
basically, just by hitting play, you can virtually walk through your space and see exactly how it's going to look,
Oh,
which
that's
is just,
awesome.
it's so
Oh
fun.
my gosh, that's awesome. Look at that. Oh, it's just taking me around.
It's taking you around.
Oh, that's cool. Great. So some of the lighting here isn't the lighting we'll be using, and these are just for ideas about layout and then
Exactly,
we're
just for scale mostly, because we can only, put so much of
Yeah.
your lighting in here. So we wanted to just give you the right scale and proportion as far
I
as
love that
light.
table that just whizzed by.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it's gorgeous. Really beachy, but and has enough seating. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Exactly. So, Misty, if you want to show her the floor plan and actually show her which pieces are what.
Okay, right, this one is, okay. So this is kind of obviously an aerial view
okay.
of kind of how you'd be living. So that's what we try to do with these 3Ds and kind of walk you around. So this is your dining area, which Mary has down here.
Okay.
And we'll go over that.
Okay.
This is your living room.
Okay.
And we kind of wanted to really make it earthy and stay with your vibe of just natural and easy, and you don't want to do anything too heavy because it is a small space.
Okay.
So this is our sofa.
Okay. Oh, nice
Yep,
and neutral.
just a really neutral, natural fibers.
Love that. Now, does this have one of those protective coverings on it that you
This
guys?
is treated.
It's
Yes.
treated.
Yes.
It has a name.
Yes.
Krypton.
Krypton. I knew that from our tips together.
Yes,
The
exactly.
Krypton. How could I forget that? It's so Superman-like.
That's the Krypton.
Okay, that's a Krypton. Oh, that's perfect. That's great. That's great, because light furniture, sometimes people worry about, including me, about staging and all that with the light furniture. Okay, that's beautiful. So that's the sofa idea. Okay.
Yes, yep. And then we stayed with the neutrals, but just a little bit of a contrast for this swivel. And swivels are great in small rooms too, because you can kind of change the direction, as far as
I love swivels.
conversation and
Love it,
things
especially
like
if you have a
that.
water view. So swivel, or
Absolutely.
someone's cooking in the kitchen, swivel over
Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
You just, it feels like a command central.
Yeah, exactly. And then we did a glass round table in here, as you can see in the 3D. Just, again, just to lighten the space up and not have anything too heady.
Okay. Yeah, no, I love that. Right, because a big chunky wooden table just wouldn't go there. It would just make it look too heavy on that side. And
And
so do you
almost
and almost block
Yeah, the flow, yeah.
block the flow. Yeah, because when you guys think of it, it's all balanced, right? I always think of it in my mind as like a mobile, where everything is on a string. Actually, when I'm thinking about any kind of design is too heavy. Like I'm still working on the fireplace and figuring out how heavy, how tall should it be, things like that. Okay.
Yeah, and then lastly, just in this living room area, we did a pop of color. Again, you've got the blue ocean outside, so
This
we
is the
kind of
rug?
brought that in. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
pretty.
Yep. And still soft and not too heavy, but a little pop.
So that's really where you put your pattern, like your real pattern. This is more texture
Yes.
and neutrals.
Exactly.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You can add with accessories, pillows, and throws and that type of
Yes.
thing
Yeah,
to
we
bring
definitely-
color in.
Yeah, and I love a lot of texture in the pillows too. Are these pillows part of the presentation too, or are these
Yes.
just?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
They are.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of like macrame.
Yes.
Our whole inspiration was your oil painting of the bottles, because those are just such pretty colors with the
I
blues.
painted that.
I heard it's
Back in
beautiful.
96. Back
I
in
know, we heard.
96.
We love it.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
No, it's gorgeous.
It was one of my first watercolors. It's very loose.
Wow.
It's a watercolor actually. And it was very loose. It's based on bottles I have in the home. And
We loved it.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
thank you.
beautiful.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
that it just, between the blues and the tans, it just feels like the ocean, and that was really our inspiration for the whole color palette.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, those are my colors. I just feel, I love all the other colors in the rainbow, but reds or those colors are just too stimulating for me. Like, I'm already kind of amped up person.
Right.
So like the reds are just like overstimulating for me.
You need something calming.
I need something calming, exactly. Okay, great. Awesome.
Yeah, so that's the living room. So using the rocks on in a tray on the table, we were thinking bringing in those natural elements, doing some nice low stools for by the island, just because I think that you're going to be doing a lot of cooking there, enjoying yourself there. So you want something that's not going to obstruct your view out to the ocean and just be very light and airy. So
Now I know I had hinted that you had another layout also.
we do.
But still, are you going to show me that one, or am
I
could
can show you that
either
one.
of
Yeah.
those?
So what's nice is that this room is so flexible that if you want to put the sofa facing the TV and have the chair over in the corner or over in front of the window, you have that flexibility. It's it's nice that it affords you that ability to change,
Right.
over time if you need to.
The setup with the same furniture.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
which is-
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So then moving over into the dining room, what we chose for you was this Miller table.
Actually, this
which
one
we're
here.
Oh, this is
sitting
the
at.
table?
Yes.
Yeah,
Woo!
right here. And you'll notice we have this really rustic
Yes.
Dakota finish on the top. So it's just really, organic and sort of beachy and
Love that.
nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
With contemporary, it's just
Right.
it's working.
Exactly.
It's a mix of both,
Okay.
keeping it eclectic,
Mhm.
And then so we would have the lighter leg on it too.
Okay. Same leg?
Same leg, and that's bringing the color from the sofa, the light sofa and the light chair over here to the dining room. And what we chose on the dining room chairs, which is this chair that I happen to be sitting at, which
Oh, the
is
one I'm sitting
the
to?
cassette.
Yours is a little different.
Yours
it
is a
is?
little different.
Okay.
This one here, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
very pretty chair.
Oh,
So
I
we
love
did
it.
we did 2 end chairs with arms like this, and it would be in this fabric, and then again with this finish here, which is called Sand Select,
Love it.
which
We're
is
gonna sand in.
appropriate, right?
Love it. Love it.
And again, just the nice beige organic fabric, and it's a very comfortable chair. You could also bring these chairs over to the living room if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
just
Oh, right.
sitting-
For what, like Super Bowls and things like
yeah,
that.
just for more seating. They're
Right.
very comfortable. So what we would do is 2 side chairs over here, and then 2 side chairs in the back, and then the 2 armchairs. So we're just keeping it very simple and clean and just light, a very light feel with the colors.
Now, you had talked about a bench maybe one time when we were kind of like just tossing it about when we were measuring.
Yeah.
You went with the chairs instead, or do you think a bench just wouldn't have as much balance, or what were you thinking about that?
So,
Where the
we're
wall goes
just,
down?
you could do a bench if you wanted, if you chose to do that, but sometimes, people, when they're dining, they like to have a back.
Yeah.
They like to lean back.
Yeah, I think benches look good. But
They do.
Sometimes when you, and especially my friends, we just like to stay for the whole.
Right.
We're gonna stay until the past dessert and just,
Right.
and then everything's cleared and we're just still hanging out at the table.
They're still hanging out, so you want them to still be comfortable,
Okay.
but that's your, choice if you want.
And what about the size of the table? Because I know that the space is
Yeah.
is pretty
So
tight.
we fit a 41 by 72 inch table in there, so that allows
Even
a lot
with
of.
the seats on the
Oh,
outside.
Yes, that allows a lot of room for guests,
Oh,
which
great.
is.
Now, is
which
this an
will be
extender
perfect.
table too? Can it go small and big? Obviously, it's,
Well, this one has the leaf in it now, as we're sitting at it, but yours would be, shorter, it'd be less one leaf.
okay.
So you could add a leaf, say,
you wanted
holidays
to,
if you
yeah.
wanted
Okay.
to just, have more people sit at the table.
Yeah, because sometimes with
But-
holidays,
Yeah.
it's fine to just have the extra.
Yes.
Even if it's the extra card table, whatever you have, you
Right.
have that extra. You put a tablecloth
Game,
on it.
playing games, get a board game going or whatever. But
Okay.
then we thought your accessory, this tray,
Yes.
the 2 trays, we thought this would look so pretty on top of this table.
Oh yeah.
All right, it would just really make this table
Give you a little
top
depth
pretty.
too, just
Yeah.
a little contrast.
And then we were thinking of going with one of your pieces of artwork behind the dining room table.
Okay.
Okay, so something really pretty to look at while you're sitting there too.
Oh, beautiful. And so the lighting, I've shown you some pictures of the lighting that we're thinking of.
Right.
And so that looks great with the dining room lighting that we've already picked.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
It's going to be a beautiful space.
It is.
It is.
It's very
Yeah.
eclectic.
It'll be fun for
Yeah.
our ending party.
That's
and the
right.
finale. Yes, it'll be really fun.
Look forward to it.
Beautiful. Now, for the stools, I was kind of thinking, I love the low profiles, so you can see the water, and because, you know, it is a small space, you don't want something too bulky. But I was kind of considering maybe the swivel, just because of, again, extra seating to watch the TV if we're having a game or something like that. Do you think that would be too big, or
Well, we do have stools that swivel. They're round and they're backless, and they do swivel.
Well,
So-
there's the other ones that we see,
Right.
the metal ones.
Or we have swivels that are called the Beckett, and they're like a
Low
sort of-
profile.
Yeah, low profile.
Oh,
they
they
can
are.
see through them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So
have
they're
them
not
over
gonna
there. We can
obstruct your
show you.
view.
So that's an option too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had stools similar to those, actually, exact same shape in my previous home, and they were so comfortable. And they're
Yes.
and they're so easy to they're heavy enough, but they're light enough to kind of move
Right.
in and out. That's one of the things when you have
Exactly.
those big island, chairs.
Yes.
Sometimes getting out of it is like they're so heavy.
It's so heavy.
It's hard
It's
to
more
just
work
get.
than it's worth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the floors,
Those look
you
really
know.
nice.
And
Yeah.
these are nice
Pulling
because
back.
they can tuck right in too, so they don't take up a lot of floor
Right.
space.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to utilize every inch of this 750 square
Right.
foot floor.
Okay, because I'm trying to find like the best word for small.
Quaint.
So,
Cozy,
yeah.
quaint.
And this will look
Intimate.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
Intimate's a good one. This will be not only beautiful but functional, which is what we try to do always with all our floor plans. You know, we need it to look great, but we need it to work great too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's important that we're
For the-
intentional with every single piece.
Right.
It all has to have a purpose.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of function because
Yes.
we're gonna be entertaining a lot in this intimate space. And